Hi, this is Antonio. This is UFC News. I did this program because there's not a lot of MMA or UFC stuff you can see on TV. There's not a lot of sources you can get to see what's up to date, what's up, what's going on, who's the next fighter, all the little chit chat going around. So I decided, let me just do it. See if I get a couple of views. Maybe I'll do it more. But before I talk to you about the next upcoming event, UFC 18, I just want to get 2 points I wanted to get at. One, the respect for UFC or any kind of MMA fighting. First of all, we all not white males. I'm definitely not a white male. Do I look white to you? I don't think so. Maybe I'll listen to Hollywood Undead. That's probably the only white thing about me. But anyways, there's very little boxers that have respect for UFC. And I don't understand why. There's many of UFC fighters who have utmost respect for boxing. I understand this. And this is another subject I want to get at you. This is the second one. Understand this. Boxing and UFC are two different sports. You don't hear people saying basketball versus baseball. No. They have similarities. What's the similarities? They use a ball. They use it in different ways. Just like in UFC and not boxing. Boxing uses hands. UFC uses hands. They both use it in two different ways. Boxing, I give you this. They are more skilled in hands. Yes, they are. UFC, they can't be as skilled as their hands. They could be, but there's other aspects to UFC than stand up. And they're both hard sports. I'm not taking away from nobody. So I just wanted to say, people have to have respect for this. Like, they working, they doing now, they putting their heart in every match. Boxers, they put their heart in every match. I'm more of a UFC guy, but I watch Miguel Cotto, Pacquiao, Mayweather's piece of shit act, because all he does is talk shit. He's one of the boxers that don't respect UFC because why? They making money, and he's not making money off that, and he wants to make money off everything. But anyways, okay, UFC 18, boxing versus UFC. BJ Penn versus Frank. One thing I gotta say, Edgar, he's a little underrated with his fist game. I know he could take down BJ Penn. We saw that before. BJ Penn's supposed to be unstoppable with, takedown defense. I don't think BJ Penn's gonna win this match. He's gonna do the same thing he did before. Probably gonna try to stand up with him a little more because he maybe thinks that his striking is better. But Frank Edgar is pretty good striking ability. I think he's just very underrated. And if anything, BJ Penn will get taken down again by him. Trust me, more than once during the fight. Maybe BJ Penn will be a little bit prepared more. Maybe the match will be a little bit more close, But I see Frank Edgar winning that hands down. What's another fight? Oh, Couture and James Toney, something like that, I think it is. Yeah, the boxer. Again, boxer versus UFC. I think they're two different sports. I don't know why they're even saying that. Dana White even says, like he wouldn't put one of his UFC guys in a boxing ring because it's two different sports. Like, of course, it didn't get dominated. And I guess all respect to James Toney because he thinks he can do it. Randy Couture, this is Randy Couture game plan. I'm telling you right now. Set up the shot, take him down. What James Toney's gonna do from there? Nothing. Randy Couture mount him, ground and pound, ground and pound, over, finish. This is my first show, so it's probably not high tech as I want it to be, but I just wanted to see if anybody get views. And also, if you want to leave some comments down below, about what I said about the two topics of UFC versus boxing, respect for UFC. I know there's no one who respects UFC. Well, I mean, people respect UFC, but barely anybody does. And the UFC 18 fight. See, I will cover the whole fight card, but I'm not gonna stand here for like 15 minutes. Waste my time and nobody's gonna look at this video. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you watch my other videos.